Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. Last time we explored much more of the region, and this time the way is open to Alchemoth and seeing what the heck is going on here. So yeah, also waddle 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 waddle. Alright, now we're heading on into Alchemoth. Also, I'm taking a save because it's been a while since I last did a save.
It's good to be back.
Home of Miss Melly needs some weeding. Housekeeping been slacking off.
Very true. We'll have our work cut out for us. What is it?
Look up there.
What is that thing?
Look like hole in sky.
That's simply impossible.
This world is still in its early days. That could explain the instability. That, or it's still being reborn.
Does that really explain this?
It could do.
That Fog King creature. Is it from...
It's a possibility.
In that case, it may well be lurking nearby. Let's stay together and keep a close lookout.
King of Fog not scary to Kino. Kino, how about turn around and toe to face? Bye-bye! Gotcha! Little joke there. No, big meanie! Mama?
A child's voice. Where?
Up there!
Alright then, so now we'll be exploring Alchemoth, and instead of going out there the cutscene, we have ourselves down here, Dry. Qualified, certified, highly extrovertified. Inspector Dry is the name, surveying new lands is game. What brings friends around these parts? Dry secretly follow a big bird from far away to near away. And would friends guess it, Dry only go and find a bunch of bird people feathers. Dry gasp with emotion. Why? For one simple reason. With feathers, Dry make winged head hat and become bird person, all own self. Yeah, tell that to Amelia. Or such is planned anyways. For now, Dry still not have enough feathers. Upper level on the other side is picked clean. Should be some left on this side, maybe. Meh. His dream of Dry to become bird person, so please, for the sake of Dry. Bring feathers! Quickly split! Alright then, so we have ourselves, Dry and Tia. We get ourselves Topple Plus, which is insanely valuable. So yeah, this is done in the 80% route, so... Welcome to Alchemoth. Here... You mother fricker! Nanoceros first try! So I was going to go over the Nanoceros and how much I freaking hate that thing, but apparently I get it first try. So here in Alchemoth, there's been one thing I've been kind of holding on to for a while, and that is the Collectopedia. The Collectopedia here in Alchemoth is horrendously bad. If you want to complete the Collectopedia here in Alchemoth, do not bother with this side. This side is where all the things are. So I guess going over the problem with Alchemoth though, if I'm remembering to bring up the map right now. Alright, bring those up. The problem with Alchemoth though, is that this is the map of Alchemoth, and this is where all the collecting points are with Alchemoth too. The problem is that most of the items are out of bounds. there's only like 6 spots or so that there are items in mounds. This might sound very ridiculous with its pattern, however though, if you line this up with the base game's Alchemoth, you'll see that there is a striking resemblance with the item lords from the base game and the item lords in this game, in that they rotated the map in the coordinates. However though, they never rotated the map collection points, and it was never updated in later patches. So because of that, there's only 5 or 6 spots total for you to collect item orbs. And also, some of the item orbs are ridiculously rare, such as the Nanoceros being like a 3% or something like that, and the main cat being like 5 or 6. They are both terrible spawns, and because of the terrible spawn rate and the fact there's only like 5 or 6 item orbs, and this is where most of the RNG of the run will go to die, that was why the item orbs were routed out of 80%, just because, well I guess 100%, because the item orbs here in Alchemoth are terribly placed. Anyways, here we're just going on ahead now, collecting the required items here, so yeah. Most of the item orbs are going to be roughly in this region here. Also, quick travel is very quick here. I'll go ahead and collect some more item orbs. So yeah, the item orbs are pretty much all within this certain area here. And if you want to complete the Collectopedia here in Alchemoth, now is the frickin' main cat too! Well, if this were pre-update, this would be world record pace. Except, of course, I already passed, of course, like 2.5 hours now. We're only coming up to the first major boss fight. Yeah, I'm going things really slow, so this is pretty much all the item orbs we get right here. Heart Peach, so going over to the Collectopedia here, we got ourselves quite a few. You know, we're missing like 4 of them. There we go, we get ourselves trendy leggings for Shulk, which is another one of the collection things there. So yeah, so now is going over how do you farm Collectopedia here in Alchemoth since it's so garbage. I'd recommend doing it now instead of later, so if I can actually menu. My recommendation, skip travel to Junks. That's the first step you're going to need to do. This is how you're able to manipulate all the item orb spawns, just because it's kind of ridiculous and all over the place. Alright, so once we are out here, go ahead and make a save. And reload said save. Also, I realized I forgot to take off casual mode. I'll do that before we get to the fight. And because we did that, the item orbs in Alchemoth will now respawn. So now you're freely able to go back to Alchemoth and collect all the item orbs here. I recommend doing this now because later revisits to Alchemoth will feature many strong enemies here, so best to get this done now. Alright, got the star drops, there's just 2 items left. Thankfully they're not the worst in the world. Oh, it's storming! Perfect! I just realized it's storming now, so you and you. Yeah, I just realized it's storming now, so I can actually go ahead and do Booming Frederick now. Hooray, I guess? Yeah, Booming Frederick's like 68 or something like that, so I should be fine, I think. Frederick ain't terribly bad. Just finally, it's raining. Yep, there we go. 66, perfect. Okay then, Frederick. How about time we finally dance? Though I should probably be careful because you do have a nasty Days art. Please turn around. Okay. Yeah, we can't quite topple him, sadly. Okay. Yeah, all around, Frederick ain't terrible. Just be careful of his dazes, and he should be fine. Oh, he's toppled for quite a while. I'm gonna play it safe. Yeah, since we can't easily topple this guy. We're getting a lot of the stat debuffs on him. Ricky over here, that'd be really good. Hey, that's Nene over there. Alright. You Ultra Smash. How did I avoid that? I guess it hit one of the Pawn Specters? Yeah, the enemies can randomly target Pawn Specters for some reason. Oh yeah, this fight's free. Yeah, not even using his other arts. Oh yeah, you're done. You're done! Yeah, that wasn't too bad of a fight. Just took a fair amount of time, but what did we get? Good enough items, I guess. Alright then. Alright, don't have to worry about that guy anymore. Now back to trying to get the last item, the sea berry, I believe. There we go, cool lemon, that's what it was. Alright then, so now Alchemoth is completed! The worst part of the run is done. There we go, we get the Thunder Atmos. In category complete, we have everything. And for completing the area complete, we get ourselves the last item of the thing. So as you can see, I got a Sub-Zero Steel somewhere. And I guess that's the last of the Shulk's trendy equipment. So just going over to his typing. This is the reward for completing Alchemoth. Shulk in swimwear. Yeah, I really don't like it. Alright then, so I guess with this all done, that took honestly quite a while, but let's go ahead and head over here and talk to our Pawn Spectre friend here, Dry. Fortismo! Finally allows Dry to make head hat and finally become best friend of bird people. Alright then, so we get ourselves Topple Plus, very good. Increases the duration of Topple. Feathers all collected, land all inspected, now to be rejoining 1-1. Friends did sterling job with feather finding. Shirley can also find 1-1 in one shift, 2 shifts top. Dry joined with a plum. Alright, Roman shows his place for prospecting on whim, but seems to his own inspired choice after all. Maybe slogan we repeat every day is also the kind of deal. 1-1 is spectacular leader, naturally coming up with spectacular catchphrasings. We measure! Find treasure! Pawn Specters till we die! There we go, and we get ourselves our first attack one, and we unlock the special attack, Union Strike. Union Strikes are a very powerful coordinated attack. They're special attacks that have extra effects. When you choose one, there's 3 options you can do. You can do red for massive damage, blue to heal and grant regen and debuff immunity, which is alright I guess, and 4 stays with yellow chaos. It is super powerful. Increases damage if you succeed in QTEs, get extra chances, which are very rare, in which you get your another round. It's not too common, and yeah. So, with this all done, now we're heading up here to the top. So Shulk is very useful for building up Pawn Spectre stuff with positional arts, but I don't know if we'll be able to get to a full Union Strike this round, but we will see. So heading up here to the top, we arrive at Mephisto Road and a strange monster up ahead.
Over there!
The child is in danger. Quickly! Are you all right, child? Wait, Teelan.
Ah, Miss Melia. You too, Shulk? How did you...
We can talk later.
It's covered in black fluffy mist. So that scary king of fog?
Yeah, maybe so.
Let's give it our all.
Alright, and welcome to Snowell Talos. Snowell Talos is an interesting fight to say the least. This is our first of the Fog Beasts. They have a aura doesn't have too much of a prevalence right now, but it will in a bit. I know you're immune to toppling, but it's worth a shot. Alright, supposed to re-equip your one art. Oh well. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get some poison stuff on. Yeah, I really want to try to build up to a talent art. Yeah, this fight all around ain't too bad, as long as you're keeping up with your healing. It should go down with relative ease. Yeah, it doesn't look like we'll be getting a full talent, though. Sucks, but eh. Yeah, Snowy Talus is relatively fine. I was hoping to build to a full Union Strike, but doesn't look like it. This goes down too quickly.
Fog all cleared up.
We can only hope. Look! The rift!
It's...
Oh no! Look out!
That beam!
What about it, Shulk?
That was the same attack that brought down the junks.
Then that would mean...
It looks like we found our Fog King.
Yes, I would have to agree. What now, Shulk?
We might as well try. Nene.
Understand.
It won't work! You can't even land a scratch on it.
Melia! Kino!
Leave to me, ye faithful of pain! Begone! King of fog, bright dust!
It is just as Maxis said then.
Melia! Let's pull back!
That would seem wise.